Hey, True Believers, Englentine here with a review of Action Comics 1001, Brian Michael Bendis' next attempt to ruin the Superman franchise. I guess it's a biased review, right? If I started off like that, you have to go into every review with an open mind if you want to be a good critic, and that is incredibly tough to do sometimes. Trust me, I've read every issue of America Chavez, and yeah, it's tough to just go in and say, hey, this time it's going to be better. So, yeah, when I opened up the 1001 of Action Comics, knowing what happened to Brian Michael Bendis' Man of Steel run, knowing what happened in Superman, and reading what's going to happen in issue 1004, it was difficult for me to come into this with an open mind. I just wanted to get that up front. Wanted all cards on the table. So while reading this, I realized there's stuff going on the page, but nothing really seems to be happening. Nothing seems to be moving forward with the character. It's all plot. There's no development. There's nothing to it. Sure, the subplot about the arsonist, that's brought forward a little bit, but not enough to have any real meat to the story. There's no depth, I think. You know, it's really just kind of a shallow book. The art is fine. I can give props to the art. You can tell by the pages that are going to go by that it's actually a decently drawn book. It's just that, I don't know, we've been there, we've done that. The splash page is a little catch up. You know, it's like, hey, this is what happened in the book before we got to this point. But the rest of it's just, my goodness gracious, I'm actually having a hard time remembering what happened, and I just read it. I do remember this took a little bit. This scene here where he meets the gunman, it's okay, this is just, I think this is indicative of the problem. He spends a lot of time, or at least a couple of pages on this whole thing, and it's like, it's not necessary. That much, for the information you get from them, it was just way too much time. Okay, can you tell us anything? Blah, 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 yada, yada, panel, stupid joke, we're not really making it. And then he goes on. And it's, I don't know. I don't know how often or how many times I could say. The book is kind of vapid. And that's the big problem. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again because the shoe fits, so he should wear it. Brian Michael Bendis cannot write individual issues. He should be doing graphic novels. This is a beginning, middle, and end to a story, sure, but when he writes single-issue comic books, you end up with so much empty space, so much air, that it ends up just being a waste of money. You could probably edit the story he's going to tell down to 2 or 3 issues less. It's like the Man of Steel. The miniseries was just way too many issues for what he told, because you got the same information. It took forever to get just a touch of information out, and you're getting this right here, right now. So they deal with the fact that some kid came forward and said Superman was the one starting the fires, which I did like the twist in the writing where the real bad guy says, by blaming Superman, instead of, getting the attention off of them, now they're looking for the person who blamed Superman because, come on, who's going to believe that Superman was starting fires? And yeah, it was kind of stupid. It was kind of stupid to go in that direction, and it ended up being a time waster. But then again, most of Brian Michael Bendis' books seem to be all about wasting time. I don't know. Anyway, it seems like I'm spinning wheels here, and over I'm just going to tell you it's vapid, it's empty, it's a shallow book. It's nothing I can recommend, in all honesty. I wish I could. All throughout Peter Tomasi's run, I was telling you should be reading Superman, but in this case, I'd wait. I'd wait for either the trades, or I'd wait for Brian Michael Bendis to go. Pick one. I think either way you would be making a smart decision. If you like Brian Michael Bendis' writing, by all means, of course, You know, that's the whole thing. Everybody's got a difference of opinion. This one's just mine. So what is your opinion? What do you think? What do you think of Brian Michael Bendis as a writer on the whole? And what do you think about Brian Michael Bendis as a writer on Superman? Let me know in the comments below. Because, hey, you know, some people may be reading this and going, hey, I love his new take. I'm just obviously not one of them. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you know the drill. Click like, share to get word out about the channel. And, of course, don't forget to hit subscription and notification so you don't miss anything. Because hopefully YouTube will actually do their job and subscribe you and notify you. Also, this is the way we're trying to make a living, so if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon. Drop $1 in the till and help us keep the lights on. Help us keep making videos for you. Thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.